The conflict with Iran is now in its fourth month, and the Trump administration says a deal could be near. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warned today the U.S. is prepared to resume fighting if talks fail. Olivia Gaziz has the latest from Washington.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said Saturday the U.S. is still seeking a deal with the Iranian regime, which would make certain Tehran does not possess or pursue a nuclear weapon.
President Trump is laser focused on a great deal in Iran, has the patience to see it through in historic fashion to make sure they never have a nuclear weapon.
Secretary Hegseth insisted President Trump would not settle for a subpar agreement.
Like I said, any deal that the president is willing to make, he's only going to make it if he believes it's a great deal for our country and the security of the world.
But he also said the U.S. is prepared to resume war with Iran if a deal is not reached.
Also, having been in the room with him, I know he means it when he looks in the camera in the cabinet room and said they can either do this now through a deal, and we think we're in a good place to make that deal, or they can deal with the War Department.
On Friday, President Trump said he was meeting with advisors in the White House Situation Room to make a final determination about a proposed deal.
I'm playing it out, and we're going to see, and that's what I do. I negotiate, they negotiate. They're very good negotiators. They're crafty.
Late Friday evening, Iran said there was no final agreement with the U.S. in place. A critical factor in any final deal between the U.S. and Iran is the Strait of Hormuz. About 1/5 of the world's oil supply was transported through the strait before the war. Iranian officials say management of the strait needs to be decided by Iran and Oman, a U.S. partner. President Trump insisted earlier in the week that nobody would control the strait and that Oman needed to, quote, behave or will have to blow them up. Olivia Gazis, CBS News, the White House.